Okay,
Let's
I believe
go.
our grand
Get into
finals
this.
is ready. I'm going to AFK once again. This is going to be our latest grand finals for the ESL EU Community Cup. Unfortunately, I had to miss a couple of weeks because of Christmas and because of New Year, not being available to do them. So I've actually lost count of what number this is, but you know, it's a number. Take my word for that. Don't worry. We have
Yeah.
Shaz from the UK versus Ramey. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Katana versus Jackie again, but I do believe I'm pretty. Did we just see? I think we just saw
Mournful, I
Mournful
believe.
picked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Katana versus Jackie again, but not the matchup that we've seen earlier because this is going to be Mournful this time. However,
Already, Shaz showing that he has some matchup knowledge at least.
for sure, I was just
Go
about
for
to
the
say,
up
like,
rocket.
we're going to
Straight
see
away.
a much bigger full screen game this time, I think.
It's almost like you've seen him play before. Tries to spend the bar, but Ramey almost constantly airborne. I think that's going to be a feature of this matchup. Ramey needs to constantly be airborne against
Oh, that
Jackie
was a
because her armor
crucial
doesn't.
trade though, getting the bar out of Ramey right there.
Correct, yeah. I mean, Mournful operates really well with meter. So does Jackie, but Mournful is much more dependent on the bar.
Oh,
What was that?
that was low profiling the shadow kick with down 4, I believe.
MK.
Well, I think one thing to bear in mind is that we actually haven't seen Ramey go for the fan uppercut wake up yet. It's always been the shadow kick, and there we go. I was just saying with the nausea set, it was so important that we saw low profiling. If you think that the wake up shadow kick is going to come, you need to challenge it with that neutral crouch and show that you are not afraid to make that hard read. And that's now going to force Ramey to try and wake up with uppercut instead. Whoa!
Yeah, and that's nice up rocket. I mean, more luck than judgment, but works out for him. And these up
the
rockets
full combo.
are paying dividends for Shaz so far. Nice, respectable 30%, and he uses the low shot to stop that staff smash wake up. I don't think that's armoured actually. I think that was a missed input.
This is looking really strong for Shaz so far, though. I mean, just complete dominance. Has him near the corner. He only needs one more catch, and it's going to be game over. Ramey just has only just about to build the bar. Catches it, but it's Mournful, so he's not going to get a full combo. He's going to try and run in. This could be a comeback, though.
Oh, he misses the jump in, but Shaz doesn't punish, doesn't capitalise. Oh, nice comeback from Ramey. What I like about Ramey was that he kept himself slippery. You could tell what Shaz was going for. He wanted the up rocket, but he never gave it to him, and that was really well played by Ramey to come back in that situation.
That's definitely not the first time we've seen Shaz have a win that's just, he just needs to seize that opportunity. And he's, oh my god, the back forward two's good. 3 stanky legs. He's going to get the splat.
Into hard knockdown.
Set up. Oh, that could have been a full combo, but he's going to take the splat into setup anyway.
Then
Oh my
again, this
God.
is looking really good for Shaz and really bad for Ramey, but this should do it. This time Shaz doesn't let anything happen. Keeps it simple.
Oh.
Brutal. Yeah.
Oh. Ouch.
I love it. I love Jackie as a character, man. How can you hate Jackie?
That was, I think, that's what happens when you go from dropping a couple of things and then in the next round, taking every hit for everything you can take it for. And
Yeah,
that's what that
you
was.
tighten it up. That's what he did. He tightened it up at the end.
That was, I think, probably the most dominant round we've had all night.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, he lost about 10-15% health.
But that's going to be one of the elements of this matchup. So what we're seeing here is that Ramey does actually still have the edge full screen, because I think just the nature of how Mournful will maneuver around with the air glaive and the straight glaive, the quick recovery on both of them, the manner of which how far she can constantly throw the glaive in different directions. She's going to have that edge full screen. However, she is never going to outdamage Jackie. Whenever they get hit, Shaz is just always going to have that edge when it comes to damage output.
But he catches him this time. He drops the forward too. I mean, Shaz went for the hard read at the start.
Oh wow, the up rocket actually
the
not allowing Katana to jump back after that. Normally a very attractive option.
Yeah,
And again,
but
catching the jump
again.
back glaive. Okay, so that's the adjustment right here.
30% respectable meterless damage.
Oh
as you
no,
just
that's
said,
3 for 3.
Mournful is never getting that. That's the second time he's broken this round. 4 bars spent on just stopping Jackie from killing her.
But we've seen Ramey make the adjustment here, so he's understood that he's eating a lot of those up rockets. So he's actually starting to do a lot more straight glaives on prediction of Shaz throwing an up rocket. And I love, like, an underrated part of the game is just when two characters have strong zoning, seeing those full screen adaptations. And I really like the reads. Presses a button, not respecting the fact that the glaive's going to come back. The meter burn air glaive is going to return, and Ramey with the adjustment, winning the round. Very clean.
Yeah, I like the way Ramey's playing this now. He's jumping as well at a specific range where the up rocket's not going to hit him. So even if he does make that bad read, he's not going to get too much comeuppance for it. But he tries the raw shadow kick, gets machine gunned. This is just a really tense neutral, nice interactable jump though by Ramey.
Nice catch as well. Ramey converting into the glaive.
Nice down two
one.
combo.
Yep.
40%. Nice. And he resets the positioning, as we said earlier. It's a really beneficial thing for the katana to do.
If you're the kind of character that can turn uppercuts, corner uppercuts into legit B&Bs, then you're only ever going to get massive damage in those.
Tries the up rocket, but the trade not in his favour. I think he did the glaive a little too low to the ground to get hit by the up rocket. And this is going much better for Ramey, considering that the last round of the last game was such a tear. 1-2, 1-2, plus frames.
Good
Forward,
bait
1,
there
2.
though, Shaz. Now the jump out, even if Ramey didn't land a hit there, the important thing is that Ramey's now out of the corner and has the entire screen to work with. Gets caught by the meter burn, back forward one though. The interactable, it's not going to be good! We're going to see another conversion! Oh, the jump!
Risky jump there by Ramey.
What did we just see, Zoro? What was that?
I think that the EX rocket had already passed him. So he neutral ducked the rocket and then jumped out after the rocket had passed over his head. If that's what happened, props. Cause
that was Ramey threading the needle right there. That was insane.
I mean, it's really hard to duck that up rocket on reaction anyway, because you block it crouching, I believe. So you have to duck it. But really smart by Ramey. Takes game 2.
I think one of my favourite things about the set so far is that we're just seeing so much like on-the-spot adaptation.
Yeah, I think Ramey's done the better adaptation so far because it was such a one-sided game. But look at him now, he's getting first hit, gets the bar. And Shaz is looking a little...
Oh, the invincibility of the interactable is going to go around though.
One thing I've noticed as well is that Ramey is using a lot of them. A lot of interactables. Maybe it would be beneficial for Shaz to try and pick a stage where the interactables aren't as prevalent.
Well, I think that's underrated, isn't it? Picking stage is very important in this game because of the because of just the utility that some of these interactables will give you.
I mean, this is such clean zoning from both players. There's not really much you can say that both players could do a bit better. It's just hard reads from full screen.
Again, though, we did see a very crucial trade where he was able to get the meter burn glaive before it was thrown, so just only ever going to lose bar. But again, Ramey looking so good. And that's going to be guaranteed chip at this point.
Not quite. Oh, now he gets him. I mean, if that shadow kick would have hit, then yeah, that would have chipped him out. But Shaz is looking a little bit it's uncomfortable in the way that this is going so far. He's not really making as many good predictions on what Ramey's doing. Ramey's keeping it a little unpredictable at the moment.
Well, I think one of the things that Ramey's done right here is that he's decided that he is completely happy playing this sort of jump distance to full screen game, and he's just trying to adapt to how Shaz wants to close in that space. He's made a lot of like micro adaptations that have all added up into going from where he was clearly very uncomfortable at the start of the set, and Shaz was, according to Twitch chat as well, a big favourite to win this, I think. Looking probably the strongest out of everyone. Ramey's made some really smart adaptations, and here he is, you know.
The big drop on that combo by Shaz, that could have been 25% perhaps with the extra.
Very smart backdash just to deny the glaive.
By Shaz. Ramey's playing at this distance where forward 2 is always a threat. He's doing that forward 2 at that range every time, and Shaz has to respect it.
Oh no, he's going to catch it!
Profile, and that so close.
Oh my god, roundhouse.
Stanky leg, meaty.
That was a Chuck Norris roundhouse right there. right, in the chin. No messing.
I mean, that's the second time actually that he's done that. In the first game, he actually took a bar away from Ramey doing that, killing him with the stanky leg. This time Ramey plays a bit more wise to it, just tries to wake up. And he's kept the bar. He's at a meter advantage. It's just, he gets a catch. Again, this is one of the problems with Mournful in those situations. Can't hit the Jackie levels of damage without bar.
I think 33% though, very respectable. He's keeping the full screen momentum. This is looking really good. Yeah, nice. Catches the meaty burn glaive and a smart backdash, but it's not going to be enough.
Good backdash. It was always going to be difficult for Shaz in this situation. He would backdash the glaive and get hit by the normal, or he would just take the glaive and get chipped out. It was kind of a lose-lose. He was never gonna get it for free there. But
now, the question is, does Shaz stick with full auto, or does he change variation?
I know he plays all three.
When in this matchup, what variation do you see Shaz being the most comfortable with?
He's a full auto player, so he's going to be more comfortable with full auto. But if I know him, he'll think about shotgun at least. As I say, he's gone back to full auto because it's his bread and butter. And I think personally that it's probably the best one in this matchup anyway. It just lets him play that full screen game a little bit better. The up rocket is quite useful. But he's against the ropes now.
Well, the first game he won in this set was super dominant. It's just Ramey is just able to get so much more of a comfortable read on how to outplay him in the neutral. And just like that, just catching that one environment traction, trading that one time, getting over the the machine gun. That's all we needed. He's forced the break out of Shaz, and it's going to force him, he's going to lose some of the really important options with the meter burn.
Shaz is trying to make too many hard reads. Too many little hard reads from full screen, and it's costing him really because he's trying to absorb these projectiles.
Very crucial overhead.
Yeah, he's in now though. Finishes his combo.
I was just about to say, oh wow, risky. Opts to go for the wake up. He's gonna eat the NJP off that float. He did one projectile too many, and it might actually punish him.
This is going to be decent damage, but it's still going to be difficult for Ramey at this point. There you go. That was pretty much guaranteed. After
very smart. He can take that trade all day. That was very smart.
Yeah. I mean, it's cost him a bar to win the round, but more than worth it. Nice conversion. 14% for a full screen anti-air with up rocket. That's much more than Katana's going to get off, say, 3 or 4 projectiles on hit.
But I think for this reason, this is why we needed to see Shaz go for more up rockets in this situation. Because, so, if he predicts a full screen up rocket, then Ramey will throw, like, one glaive, and he'll get hit, right? He gets hit with the glaive anyway, so are you just going to take the trade? Look, you can even block in time. Like, I feel like Shaz is now going to be a lot more content just taking that glaive, because one good up rocket is much more damage.
Yeah, I also feel like Ramey hasn't played this match
look.
at the range he would like.
Machine gun.
Dropped that for some reason. Oh, he tries to be cute with the Quake.
This is one. This whole set is this match is one. No, goes for it again.
Oh, but the jump back kick, very lucky to not be punished there.
I genuinely actually think that Shaz got quite lucky in that, because it was his again, but for some reason he tried. It was like the magic pixel of health remaining. All he had to do was the back forward. The machine gun as an air to air. You're not messing that up. It's much faster than anything else you can do from that range, guaranteed. But for some reason he just tried to end it with back forward too, and it dropped. Very almost losing the set on that. That could have been the entire tournament. However, here we go. This is our third set of the night.
Third time.
Yeah, exactly.
We have gone to this. And I'm pretty hyped for this, because I think this is going to be a game where, not to make too many predictions, it's either going to be a game where Shaz wins this convincingly, or Ramey makes those adaptations, whatever you want to say. I don't know what the word is for that.
I know exactly what you're trying to say. Don't worry. It's all
you know what I mean.
But I think a big change here was just seeing Shaz use the up missiles more. And again, the poke, I think actually getting the first hit, not so much Jackie having that bar, but denying the meter from Mournful. That's going to only ever limit Katana's damage output.
Yeah, and that's the second time in a row that he's actually done that. He did that last game as well, the back forward 2 actually caught. But Ramey's actually throwing these glaives now, again, at that range where up rocket's not catching him. It's happened about twice in a row.
Oh, you were saying though, just gets caught one time.
Commentator's curse, overhead this time. No Quake. What can Shaz do here? Gets caught with the overhead glaive.
Ramey sitting on 3 bars of meter though. We know we might see something there. We see a reversal.
There it is.
Good start.
Goes back to the zone, and he just really doesn't want anything to do with Jackie up close. I mean, even when he gets a hard knockdown. Yeah.
That's a full combo. Ramey might take it. No, doesn't
he
convert.
Drops it. No stamina to run. Keeps it unbreakable.
This is going to be tournament point for Ramey, but both players dropping some crucial hits at the end here.
I never agree with that decision. In that situation, if you can get them off the bar, get them off the bar. That's just me, but it's cost Shaz in that situation. He's
wow.
not getting these up pockets.
We actually saw Shaz there actually went for the run, and he's going to get a full combo. That massive damage would have gone if he didn't use the break, but he did go for it right there. And now Shaz sitting on 3 bars. If he can win this round without having to use bar, if he can win this round without having to use too much bar, he's going to be able to use that to try and win next time. But the question is, he's got to make a decision. Amazing trade!
Rocket catches, and he gets him on the meaty with the forward 2-2, I believe that is. And Shaz is in his face, but uses the Interactable to get out. Another theme we've seen from this set. Interactable's
the
nice
missile's
prediction.
going to be good, and he's not got the stamina to break. Match point, tournament point, both players now.
I mean, Ramey and Shaz are both playing this impeccably. But the back 3 catch, that's what I was just about to say. Ramey has the bar, Shaz has nothing. This is going to be really respectable damage. 40% again, I believe.
Yeah, 39%, may as well.
The air glaives, this.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to take. He's not going to be able to take too many of those glaives. Gets caught by the armor. Shaz, if he's going to win, he has to do it right now. He tries to go for the reversal, but the armor break.
And Ramey breaks it with a flawless victory in the last round of the last game, and the brutality.
Well, that was a hard-earned tournament for Ramey right there.
Definitely. I mean, it would have been a hard-earned tournament for both players.
Oh yeah, I mean, no question, no question.
Ramey has single-handedly took down the UK.
Well, I think ultimately, in these situations where you're going to be, unsure what's coming next, At the start of the set, we saw a lot of Shaz being very comfortable, neutral crouching everything as possible, trying to deal with as much as he can, but as the pressure added up and we got closer and closer and closer, we stopped seeing neutral crouches. We stopped seeing those hard reads up close, and the reads only went to those sort of full screen decisions, but they weren't point blank options. No,
that's right.
So Ramey, I mean, that was a hard-earned tournament for both guys. Either one of them could have been happy with that. Massive congratulations though for Ramey for, Mournful won the tournament. Great stuff, and it was all Mournful the whole way. So fantastic display. But Shaz as well, playing really strong. But just that final round, man. That final round is all it took for Ramey to be the better player today.
Yeah, I mean, the way Ramey played that last one was not so much of a I'm going to hit you with lots of big damage combos and then just kill you in like 3 hits. He let the things tick over. He let the glaives tick over, and then he let Shaz get impatient. That was all it took. But yeah, I mean, well played to him. It was his first time in the top 4. Both players' first time in the top 4. Really good showing. I mean, Ramey's beat, in my opinion, the 2 favourites, providing the other 2 got knocked out.
My favourite was Nausea, especially after Nausea beat Devasting Man. He got that run back, took him out, and I thought he was going into this with a lot of momentum, and Ramey just bringing it. He brought it today, and he did a really good job. And yeah, just reminding us why Mournful. I like watching a good Mournful. Like I said, we had Katana Prime at KIT giving us some great Mournful stuff. We saw Ramey today. It's been a good weekend, just reminding everyone that these variations are really good. Yeah,
I mean, I'm looking at KIT top 8 today. Sorry, God, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. It's about 3 hours time.
I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours left.
So, and then you look at the top 8 and. There's all characters that people would class as very good, and there's no characters that you would look at that you would say are overlooked, like perhaps Mournful is. So it's really nice to see Mournful doing well on this type of setting, in a tournament setting.
Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But you know what? I'm sad to say, but I believe that is going to be the end of our broadcast and the end of our tournament tonight. So. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I know our final viewer count here was 370, which is insane for these smaller cups. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. There's plenty more MK where that came from. We have KIT in a couple of hours. I'm not sure who's streaming that. It might be Team Spooky. No, not Team Spooky.
It is Pandarex Gaming.
Pandarex Gaming, yeah, of course. My bad. I got confused with that Killer Instinct tournament that happened.
Trying to convert the times. I believe it is 1 AM for us.
Oh, I've got to be in bed by then. I've got to work in the morning.
Yeah, same. Anyone who wants to catch it,
choking on absolutely nothing.
I believe it'll be about 1 o'clock in the morning for us. So if any of you guys want to catch that, it'll be amazing. The lineup is really, really solid.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be us good to go. So thank every single one of you for watching. Don't go anywhere for this time next week, because there will be yet another Community Cup. Same time, same day, no problems. Thanks everyone for watching. Great stuff all around. Massive congratulations to Ramey for being our current reigning champion. And, you know, commiserations to Shaz for being just ever so slightly so close, you know, so close to getting that first place. But not this week, but maybe next. Thanks, guys. Take care. Thank you, Zorro, for joining me this week.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
I will see you all later. Bye-bye.